All right, we are here. A couple last minute entries as usual, so just getting everything squared away so we can get started. Welcome to Speed Duel Showdown number 17. After our first, last week was the first week we took a break. Lamb was so gracious to host 16 2 weeks ago, and then I was coming back from Florida. My flight got in like at 9 o'clock last Monday, so it didn't work. We got 7 people today, I think. Anybody last minute? Let's see. No, we're good. Okay. How do I run this again? That's right. Repeat the bracket here. Put this in here. Put this in here. So we have Ursus, Blaze, Tetra, Cool Guy, Ron Wiz, Keto, and Stevie with the bye. What are those seedings? It's tough to seed Ursus, Tetra, Ron Wiz, and Stevie. So they're the top 4. We have Blaze. I only seeded Blaze lower just because of the performance in the Showdown. And then we have Keto. We've seen a few times. And Cool Guy, I think this might be the first time we've seen Cool Guy. So welcome to the Showdown. Total of 7 folks. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I will call those matches in the contact opponent. Yeah. So we got 3 matches we can choose. Chat, just let me know what we want to watch today. Ursus versus Blaze. Oh, that sounds fun. Tetra and Cool Guy. And Ron Wiz and Keto. Or XCV Keto. Good luck, everybody. All right. Let's watch some Speed Duel. Versus hosting for Blaze here. Do we have somebody started? Maybe. No. 3 matches going to start running here. Stevie with the bye. It's been a little bit. How's everybody doing? Oh, man. I don't know if you guys saw Lamb's announcement earlier today. He's leaving Speed Duel League. Is he, though? We'll keep bugging him. But we're going to, no plans to change anything currently. We're going to keep chilling. Showdown's going to go until I drop dead. What's up, Ursus? Showdown will keep going right into GX. Kind of want to do, I was talking to Lucas a little bit, kind of want to do a tournament, maybe put up a prize. There's a few, obviously a few big players in the community that are still going to keep the thing going, but wondering about doing kind of like an end of format kind of champion tournament. Let's go into Ron Wiz and, is this Keto? Let's take you guys to main screen. Yeah, this is Keto. Ron Wiz and Keto. Ron Wiz not giving up Moth. Moth's been working. I believe that it topped last Showdown also. I made the thumbnails of the Showdown like the glitchy last week because I didn't know what was played. Except for the finals. I wasn't going to go through all the matches one by one like that. So I couldn't make a graphic. So I just took Showdown number 1's graphic and I just put the glitch over it. All right, we got so this is aggressive warrior moth here with charging Gaia, and then we have magnets. So we're seeing a couple magnets today, I think. Magnets are like, I feel like magnets are the fallback deck when you got bored of everything else, maybe. I'm still having fun with Spellproof Armor. Played that a little bit physically when I was in Florida. Charging Gaia, though, starting out. 1900 on the field, pretty strong. We did have the reveal to get Valkyrian. And looks like we're probably going to use, the other effective magnetic attraction here to get the dump. Or not the dump. What is it? That's Delta, right? It's deck to hand. Alpha to hand on Summon a Gamma. 1500 attack. And we got him. That's the earliest Valkyrian I think I've seen in the Showdown. That's so, wow. What's up, Pika guys? Love seeing Magnet Warriors being played in it. Yeah, it's true. We've seen it a lot more. Like, I think it's definitely, it's like tier 2. It's pushing tier 1. It can beat all the good decks out there, especially after the errata. But it feels like it's a very honest deck. Like, if you win with it, it's because you're a good duelist, which is great. So I like seeing Magnus too. We got Valkyrian out turn 1. We see a lot of people going with, like, you know, maybe you don't use all the pieces and you just try and do the Delta cheese into Valk. But this was a super honest Valk from Keto starting out, and that's tough to deal with. Now, Ron Wiz, I believe, is playing Moth, just with the Weevil skill there. So a Parasite does kind of wreck this momentum. But really good to get over that charging Gaia. Cosmic Cycle in the back row, sure. Take another 1,000. Drops him all the way to 14. Chain Book of Moon. Oh, smart. Can't get Parasited now. That's interesting. And that's 3850 defense. Like, nothing goes through that. So now Ron's playing a little defensive. Dark Moth could have Midoriya, though, which that would also be a Spirit Breaker. But if we have any Magnet Piece in hand, you can run over something. No, we're going to be a little defensive here. As I say, you could run over something with the Magnet Piece and then win for game Valk, or even vice versa. Ron's at 14. Yeah, I think that we can aggro rush Ron down here before we have a chance. A Man-Eater Bug. Oh, no. It moved on you. But 450, though. That's a liability out there. Well, I believe Parasite... You could Parasite something here and keep it alive. Flip up the Gamma. 1,500. This would be a difference of 1050. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what we want. And the bounce. Wow, what a hand. What a hand. Magnetic Field brings something from Grave, too. What a hand. That's quite a field. Even after the Valkyrian. Well, thanks for the follow, Pika Geist. Going into Man-Eater Bug, this should be... What is that, 1350? No, 1250. 1250 here, keeping Ron alive. But then 2 swings in with 1,500. It's probably over here. You can quick effect equip Parasite here if you had one. But I think this is a game 2. Parasite on the Gamma, sure. Oh, on Beta Summon before going to battle phase, sure. Attack Declaration, Book of Moon. Oh, do we have Moth in hand? Oh no, it looks like we're trying to... We're doing it on Man-Eater, sure. Flip, Gamma, Parasite gone, here comes Moth. That was probably the best way to play it, yeah. Way to use the resources in your hand. We are going for the bounce, and we're going to take that damage. This leaves Keto with no remaining attacks. So Keto's staying alive, or I'm sorry, Ron's staying alive. With the Moth bounced back, which is so strong. Luckily, Keto had the life points to play around with there. All right, I think we can get the shuffle here. Yeah, just a set. Trying to find another out here. We still have the primary effective Cocoon hanging out. We just used the shuffle. So it's not quite over, but Magnetic Field keeps getting these magnet pieces out, and that's pretty overwhelming. It's hard to stay alive when you got something like that working for you. Midoriya taking out Gamma. Yeah, finding ways to stay alive. Now 3 cards in hand. We should be able to get something here. If we get a Parasite here, we can easily get rid of that Beta, and we can try and swing in for game, actually. It's amazing how quickly that could turn around. But if we have to, if we have to wait out another turn here, I don't know. It's just giving Keto a chance to draw another piece and use Magnetic Field. Yep, here comes Gamma again. Try it again. Midoriya takes Gamma. Stays alive again. Luckily, Keto not playing another monster from hand. I think we should have another Beta. I haven't seen any Deltas. 3 Gamma and an Alpha with the Valkyrian Engrave. And we have to wait out another turn. 4 cards in Keto's hand now. Okay, a little more defensive here. We have a trap for this, most likely. Or a book. We have Zoma. Ooh, okay. Keto now makes a decision if we plow through that and take 18 to bring him down to 2. It's tough. Yep, I'm going to pass. We're not going for it. So now Zoma can beat over both of the... Oh, actually, no. It clinks with Gamma's defense. But it can beat over Beta for 100. And still no Parasite play here. Still game 1. Meanwhile, we do have Ursus and Blaze playing off stream and Tetra and Cool Guy to kick us off round 1 here. Battle of the Bad Draws. No kidding. Keto just needs another monster, and Ron needs a Parasite. Yeah, it was a real back and forth, and all of a sudden just slowed. All right, well, we have full field now. So I don't know, do we hit Zoma with the Alpha? Only take 14. And then we have 2 swings on potentially game here to kind of clear Ron's back row. I don't think we can wait anymore. Also 5 cards in Keto's hand. Crazy. We're going to book him in the Alpha. All right, do we take 15 here? Yeah, we're going to go for it. I don't think Ron runs Sphere. So this Beta has to go through for game. Yep, dropping... Or maybe I missed the attack there. Weird. Well, shoot. That's That's Keto all the way down to 5. There's the Parasite. All right, we have the Moth. This is, yeah. Oh, Keto with the Sphere. Okay. But we finally got that Parasite and we have the Moth out. Ron got lucky with the bad draws on both sides. Moth at 3,000. Keto, unfortunately, does not have the life points to play around with to bounce this Moth. Unfortunate. We could slam Gamma into that Moth and take 15, but not now. Magnetic Field gets us a piece. Oh, baby. Do we have a god? Please. Oh, okay. We actually have another Valk. This is, wow, that's a super honest Magnet deck. And the Delta. All right. That actually just clean beats over. No response. We have 2 attempts to win. Delta for 16, Beta for 17. And we got it. Wow, that was hard fought for Keto. Definitely deserved that one. Getting out 2 Valks. The first one's so quick. And then finally getting the tools for the second one. Naturally, we burned the skill so early. I don't think we've seen that kind of longevity from that deck on stream yet. It's cool. We didn't see Delta till the very end. It didn't even do anything. It was just a body. Oh, I was meaning to add a text here. Let me see if I can do this live. Add text source. Yeah, I want to add this. Oh, Danny, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the resub. 4 months, man. Appreciate it. You just added. That's exactly why I just put the pot text in here. You just added $3 more to Speed Duel pot, guys. Any other any sub adds $3 to the pot. You can do it with Prime right for free. Thank you, Danny. We do not have 10 entrants this time, though. Let me add that. We're going to game 2. We have 7 entrants. And what's that pot? Alam is still contributing the $20 pot bonus through the end of December. Everybody paid $5. It's 20, 55 plus Danny's 3. We're at $58 pot. That's pretty good for 7. Somebody's going to walk away with some money. There we go. Looks like we already got the reveal for Valk. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Danny. It's Christmas. Delta dump coming. Got Valk in hand already. And I do believe, yeah, there's the skill burn. We get another piece to hand, alpha to hand. Delta does get the ability to dump something into the grave. Set up that play. Just need the 3 to be able to have engraved to get Valk out. So there's Beta, the grave. Another strong start from Keto. Ron is something I've learned after watching him play for so long. He's either got like absolute god hands or it's a struggle bus. So we're setting super defensive here to start. But you never know. Nobleman, good side from Keto. Interesting. It might hit a Newdoria here. Oh, Old Vindictive, it was a flip. It was a flip. We actually get to use Nobleman's effect. If it was a flip monster, you reveal, each player reveals their main deck. Banishes all cards from it with that monster's name. So each player has to banish Old Vindictives. Keto obviously would not have any here in this deck. But if Ron has any more, we got to put them away. Interesting to go Old Vindictive over Maneater Bug because the insect, having that shuffle. That's an unfortunate hit. Good side with Nobleman. So we have Alpha and Delta out. We're going to swing. We're going to poke for 14. We're going to see if we're going to bait out any traps here. That's going to go through. 14 goes through. Now we're going to try a little harder. We're going for 16. Something happens here. Zoma. Now the question is, do we plow through this? Yeah, we do. We're not going to give Ron any chance to get a hand. He's got 1 card in hand. We're not going to give him any chance to get there. Another Zoma, though. The classic secondary win condition. The Zoma. Man, I'm hitting a lot of stinkers in this soundtrack today. Not a big dubstep guy. I just like the electro stuff. All right, Parasite on Delta. And only Beta engrave. We're going to see a Moth, and we have a Zoma. That's not a bad field, even with the nerf to the skill. You know, like if Ron Wiz had that second one in hand, unfortunately can't do that. Also can't normal summon either. So you can't like throw down a breaker. But we can get the shuffle, and we have a Zoma on the field already. So that's really strong. This is actually going to be, this is potentially game with, I don't know, either one over Alpha and either one straight in, really. But if we have Sphere on Keto's side, then we're fine. Yeah, that's a... That would certainly make this a match. There's a Sphere Karibo on the Moth, sure. But we can still beat over Alpha with Zoma for a difference of 4. And now we burned our Sphere Karibo, and we don't see Magnetic Field yet for Keto. So that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Do we have any match results? We do not. 3 matches going on, all still going. Ursus and Blaze and Tetra and Cool Guy chilling in their match. Stevie's waiting to play winner of Ursus and Blaze, and this is single in, guys, just a reminder. So round 1, this round 1, loser does not get to play again. Semifinals, though, oh my goodness, there it goes. Ron taking game 2. So we got a game 3 here, but loser does go home. Once we get into semis, though, the losers get to play for bronze. So we just have 1 round where people get knocked out. Only 3 people get no money today. Or 4, technically. The loser bronze. All right, Keto going second here. This is a close one, but I mean, I don't know. Ron has the ability to just turn it around like that. Start with the Charging Gaia. Strong start, 1900. It's like not quite Warrior Moth, but it's not quite Dark Moth. I don't think I've seen Allure. But at the same time, we have like Newdoria and Old Vindictive, but then we have Maneater Bug. You really don't need... Moth can just be Moth. You don't need to attribute it to Warrior or Dark, really, anymore. It's just super strong, even with the nerf. All right, so we have the reveal for Valk. That's one thing about Magnets I like, very consistent with the Magnetic Attraction. You get Valk in hand pretty consistently there, especially in the beginning. I wish Tribal Synergy did that, but for some reason that's much harder to achieve. There's Delta, so we can get Magnetic Attraction here to get a piece into hand. So many resources. Going to be 5 cards. 6 cards in Keto's hand to Ron's 2. And we're going to be able to dump something into the grave with Delta's effect. So there's Beta to grave, Alpha to hand. And we got Field. Good opener. Good opener. But do we bump this Gaia? It can just be normal summon next turn. It's tough. Magnetic Field gets us Beta. I think that... but do we kill ourselves to bounce Gaia to get some damage in here? Or do we have all the pieces? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is much better. I like this. We got all the pieces. I think the only unknown piece was Gamma there. We got all the pieces for Valk. An honest Valk so early again. And, yeah, this is going to bowl right over Gaia. I don't know if we've seen any card. We don't have, like, Widespread Ruin from Ron. Everything we're seeing is, like, well, Maneater Bug is devastating, but, like, from a trap, spell trap, I think we have Book. It's really Book a Moon here. I don't think we've seen a trap that's, like, going to just remove Valk. Yeah, there's the Book of Moon on Valk. 3850 defense. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Can't get through that. We are going to... oh, no way. We got the pieces in the grave, don't we? So we're bouncing Valkyrian. Am I seeing this right? Yeah, we have the 3-piece banish for another Valk, and we're still in battle phase? That's pretty nasty. That is, that hurts. Oh my goodness. 2 Valks so close together. And Ron, don't think he has Sphere. He's going to have to take that 35. 2 Valks? What do you do? Wow, this side of this deck we haven't really seen on stream. We usually see people trying to play, the Delta angle or the traditional angle, and the traditional angle hasn't really been working. But Keto comes out doing both. Yeah, that was 3,500 to the face. With the magnetic field just works so well here. So we have Parasite and immediate book in response. Very smart. We are going to get the shuffle back and try and get something here. I mean, we can stay alive with the set Maneater bug. One goes into it, pops the other, and we try and stay alive. So, I wouldn't count Ron out yet, but that's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. Ooh, we have a match result here in Tetra versus Cool Guy. I don't know if Cool Guy is a moniker. I don't know if he's undercover. Haven't seen this name before, but Cool Guy just took it over Tetra 2-1. So Tetra, who usually, top threes, just got knocked out by Dark Horse. Way to go, Cool Guy. Cool Guy, sit tight. You are playing the winner of this match, Ron and Keto. And it's over. Yeah, that's what do you do? 2 Valks. You had to draw perfectly. It's so unfortunate. Ron out early to Keto. Cool Guy and Keto, both lower seeds this time. Taking out the big guys. Ron and Tetra, guys that we saw in top 3, top 2 all the time. Now getting taken out. Wow, that's tough. I mean, it definitely switches it up. Love to see it. So Keto going on. Keto and Cool Guy are going to play. And waiting on the result of Ursus and Blaze, that winner goes to play Stevie. Oh my goodness. What a game so far. That's awesome. Can't believe the Ursus and Blaze are still going on. What are they doing? I'm going to call that Cool Guy Keto. I'm going to call your match in a second. Oops. Let's find it. Cool Guy versus Keto. Yeah, we're still going. Oh, boy. Ursus, I believe Ursus is playing Magnets today also. I saw that list and I was like, dang, okay. We're not playing XYZ? That's fine. Blaze looks like playing Dark Moth. And we are in Game 3. It looks like we just started Game 3. Wow, what a slugfest. All right, Cool Guy. And Keto, you guys may begin at any time. And I think we'll watch this game of Ursus and Blaze. Am I on main screen? Let's take you guys to main screen. All right, let's see a little bit of magnet action on Ursus' side now. Magnetic Attraction. We got the piece to hand. Looks like we didn't do the reveal 2 for Valk, but we did get the piece to hand, and we got the Delta Dump. Magnetic Field coming out, getting Gamma onto the field. And we have Breaker with a counter and a full back row from Blaze. No cards in hand, but that Breaker's at 19. We do have Magnetic Field, which is going to bounce Breaker. Cosmic Cyclone, though. I do not think so. I will gladly pay 1,000 for that. Stevie in here watching too. Playing the winner of this. You gotta scope it out. Another back row here. Do we, I don't know. Yeah, I think we hold on to counter. We want that attack difference. It's good to get Delta off the field when we can, so we don't give Ursus an opportunity to get the Valk that way. Metaverse to immediately play Magnetic Field. And you don't see Metaverse run too often anymore. But that works really well here, because now Magnetic Field gets the bounce. And in battle phase, too. So, it's good. Delta goes away, but with the Breaker bounced. End phase Swamp Mirror. I was going to say Zoma. No, still in the battle phase. I'm sorry, end phase. Battle phase Swamp Mirror. So we're going to attack. That's 1800. Nice little trap there. Oh my goodness. Do we have another one? Brought him down to 100. Does this go through? This does. Ursa's down to 100. The Swamp Mirror is in battle phase. They'll get you. Oh my goodness. We got Magnetic Conversion. We also don't see this one too often. Get some pieces back to hand. Target up to 3 level 4 lower monsters in graveyard have in hand. So I think you return 2. So it's not completely optimal. But that's still pretty nice. You know, it's funny because Ursus is so used to scramble, right? So I guess that just makes sense. We're so used to having a trap that gets stuff back. So that we got to do that. So now Ursus with a full hand against 2 Swamp Mirrors. Something's got to work for him here. Unfortunately, Beta is the highest attack piece at 17, which is a difference of 100 against a Swamp Mirror. So that's going to kill him. Anything's going to kill him. We can't use Magnetic Field's bounce effect. Yeah, we can't really use it aggressively right now. We really need Valkyrian. Ursus not like this. No. I got so much money riding on you, man. And he comes with magnets. Blaze, for a fact, I know for a fact, is playing on the tablet today. You can't lose to the tablet. Blaze. I do like this trap-heavy approach, though. Swamp Mirror is good. You see that in you start to see that in Spellproof Armor, too, because it can be a machine. So it technically still works with the Spellproof. So many cards. Probably a lot of different ways we can play this, but with only 100 life points, it's difficult. And this is game 3. And this has been, yeah, we're nearing a 40-minute game here. Looks like we are going to try and go for Valkyrie. Of course we have the pieces. And coming from hand. Wow, 4 cards for this. Better be worth it. And the normal summon Delta. Interesting. That's a liability with Swamp Mirrors out there because we're only 100 life points from death. Delta dumps Delta. Delta going to... Oh, my goodness. What a play. Delta going to grave triggers Delta's effect to banish the 3 to get the second Valk. And the play is both Valks over both Swamp Mirrors and then Delta for game? Or actually, do we even need Delta? 35 over 18 is math. That's definitely math. No, we don't need Delta. I don't think so. What is that, 17 each? Yeah, we don't need Delta. But this is scary, yeah. We are banking on that Blaze drew nothing, and that back row isn't going to hurt us. It's a really good strategy. I mean, you got 6 or 7 cards in hand. It's probably the best thing you could do with them. Just talking about how in the last match, Keto in the same game got the Delta Valk summon and the Nat Valk summon, and Ursus just did it in 1 turn. Meanwhile, I was talking about how I don't think I've seen like a natural Valk summon on stream for the Showdown, and now we're seeing it in spades with these Magnet decks. Please, GGs? What do you have? It's all in the back row here. I don't know if Blaze has a sphere. I'm assuming it's all in the back row. If we have like a widespread ruin or something to stop one of these Valk attacks, Blaze wins, I believe. Because next turn we just slam into Delta. Oof. Oh no. Blaze, you can't get mad at me. I see you didn't play Tetra today. I don't know what happened. Ursus, by the skin of his teeth, moves on for a chance at money. Oh, Blaze. So hard fought. I do like the trap monster theme, though. It surprisingly works well. Oh, man. All right, that's Ursus going, taking over Blaze 2-1. Hard-fought 40-minute game. That is fantastic. All right, so we are going to Stevie, all you. Let him have it. I will call your match here. Let's go over to, let's see how our other Magnet champion is doing here. Keto and Cool Guy. Cool Guy with the, yes, Cool Guy playing traditional Dark Moth here. Let's see, Stevie and Ursus. Stevie and Ursus. Man, it's crazy. Lost Blaze, Tetra, and Ron Wiz so early. That is the utter chaos that is single elimination. I'm here for it. So, yeah. Oh, it was only long because yeah, it's true. He did mention that he was playing on tablet. Wow, what are these life points? Still game 1, 500 to 11. Looks like Keto took a moth to the face. And okay. And yeah, Keto admitted defeat with that. The moth too strong. Probably didn't get a Velk set up here. So we are in semifinals now with only 7 entrants. So we have Stevie and Ursus that probably just got started. And now we're going into game 2 of Cool Guy and Keto. Cool Guy being up 1. Losers of both these matches do play each other for bronze. So they're not out yet. So now we're in a double elimination situation. Except for we're not, because the winner of bronze doesn't get to try and play in any sort of grands. That's just single. So winner of bronze gets third. All right, 2 sets and a breaker with a counter. Not bad. Good start. Great start for Dark Moth. Love to see the breaker early. Unfortunately going first, but it is what it is. We know Keto's playing Magnets. There's really not much that's going to get over, really anything that's going to get over breaker. It's really going to have to be Valk, unless we do Magnetic Field early and we start bouncing. But we're going to actually book a Moon. That's not bad. Book a Moon takes the counter away. 15 minutes to get going. Long dueling book freezes. It's tough. Safari instead of Chrome? I don't know. Yeah, I guess Chrome can give you... I mean, I'm on Chrome. I'm always on Chrome, but I've never tried it on a tablet. I think I played a dueling book game on phone once, and that was so infuriating that I swore I would never do it again. But I get you. I mean, technically, if we had a timer, you'd still be within it, because I think that the traditional rule is that speed duel is 40-minute, and it was like 8:39. Double Valk in 1 turn. Now that's super poggers. That is so poggy-woggy. We saw Keto do that too. Although it wasn't in 1 turn. It was 1 game. But still, super cool. It's awesome to see Magnets kind of break out and do well. You know, I don't think we have Spellproof. I do not think we have Spellproof in this showdown. I think it's all Moth and Magnets. And there's a couple other things. Whatever Tetra was playing today. What was there, 7? 2 Magnets, 2 Moth. Double Zoma in the Breaker. Breaker pop and Magnetic Field. Oh, that's kind of scary. Keto's got back row, though. We'll see. We'll see. That's good. That's super valuable. And losing Magnetic Field, so you can't get that back. The fact that that interaction happened is great. It's tough to get a monster back like that, and only 1 card in Keto's hand. It's tough. Now we got to start thinking about burning back row, but it's only to delay life point damage. We need something that's going to remove Zoma. Because if we take too much damage, we can't start playing around with life points. Keto and Maya played Magnets. Justice in the tag tournament. Yeah. Oh, the tag tournament. Oh, you know what? I really should watch that. I think there's a... Is there a VOD of that? I got to check that out. I haven't played tag since Scars of Battle, honestly. And I remember it was just Gravekeepers. So many Gravekeepers. All right, that Zoma's going to go through. We had a Dust Tornado on the first Zoma. Second Zoma goes through for 18. Dust Tornado might be a side. Noticing the cool guys playing trap heavy with the Zomas, so it's fine. Delta, gonna get the dump here. Just have Alpha and Grave. Probably dump like Beta. Yep, there goes Beta. 1600, we can clash with Breaker. And, or Crash. Crash with Breaker here, maybe. I mean, we're in attack mode. If only there was one more piece in there, though. One more Magnet Warrior and Grave. We're going to try and crash. Unless we got a sphere here, this is happening. So, not terrible, but Keto running out of life points very quickly. And with a Zoma that's going to swing in again. Really, we just normal summon another Breaker and we're sweating. Because now we really have to rely on the back row, and I believe Keto has sphere. Maybe one day I'll live in the round. Blaze, I know you played probably. It's insane. It's the curse of single limb. So many people don't like single limb, but it makes for a quick tournament, I'll tell you. But the round 1 curse, you've probably entered 4 times or 5 times maybe, and the round 1 is the strongest. Oh my goodness! Soul Release. Soul Release. First time seeing this one on stream for sure. Target 5 cards in any graveyards, up to 5 cards, and banish them. That's a really good side against magnets. And it doesn't have to just be monsters. We got Magnetic Field, Dust Tornado, whatever. That's a great art, too. I really like the art on that card. 100 life points. So close. I know. Like, you won in Spirit. You get an honorary win. There's the Cosmic Cyclone on the Zoma. Dropping Keto all the way down to 1,000. And now just look at the resources. We're wiped. We're wiped, and we banished our chance at a natural Valk. And even a Delta Valk. Oh, normal summon Beta, though. This Beta is going to do so much work. It's so much work. Start swinging. 1,700. Ooh, is this a blind allure? I like to see it. Yikes, that was a blind allure. Oh, double moth. That's, yeah. What are you going to do? That's unfortunate. So now we have, yeah, Keto can just draw one more monster and win. Oh, we get the shuffle. Never mind. Welcome to Moth, ladies and gentlemen. Even when you lose, you win. Still get that shuffle. Nuh-uh. No freaking way. And we didn't normal summon or anything. Oh my god. That, good lord. We shuffled the Moth in, which was the right call because we needed it to be able to get out of deck. And then we drew the Parasite to get it out of deck. Unbelievable. What the heck is this? That was game 3? Oh, man. Cool Guy takes it over Keto. Wow. Good lord. Cool Guy takes it over. All right. Cool Guy in the finals. Keto, don't go anywhere. You got a bronze match to play. Cool Guy, you're playing the winner, Stevie and Ursus. Keto, you're playing the loser. Let's check that out. What's going on with them? Still game 1. And why do we have so many magnets today? That's 3 magnets, 2 moth. That's at least, that counts for 5 people. This is going to be an easy graphic. We have Beta in defense. Bump, double bump. We have Magnetic Field. Magnets, how do they work? Yeah. Watch my 30-minute video on magnets. Not the Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. I know, right? Not the mirror. This opens up the possibility for so many rulings I don't know. Oh god, please, everyone just know. All right, Magnetic Field happens. Here we get Gamma. And I think we have Valk here. Natty Valk from hand. Good God. What a field. Ursus blew his whole hand for this. We do have one bounce happen. Oh, hello. Let's see. Yeah, it makes sense. This is the one that would get bounced. Oh, no way, Mirror Wall. Half the attack. Oh, okay, so it does, it still goes through, barely. But this is going to be, everything's halved. So, yeah. So it's 850 and 750. And then next turn, Stevie will destroy it, because otherwise he has to pay 2,000 life points, which he won't do. I don't think I've ever seen somebody pay to keep that. Not in Speed Duel. Good Lord. Half your life points? Yeah. It's looking good for, well, actually, no, it's hard to tell because Stevie has so many cards. Ursus has the power on the field to get the life points down, but so many setups we can do with magnets. I mean, you know you have 3 pieces in Valk in there. We only have Beta and Sphere as monsters in Grave. Okay, Magnetic Field gets Beta. And we just cleared. Sure. It's looking, yeah, we just need one monster. I was like, what do we do? We know Stevie has spheres, though. We used one already. We have one in Grave. Delta dump into Delta to Grave into Banish 3 into Valk, which you know is the card in his hand. Yeah. Oh, that's, yeah, so many cards, but that Delta was clutch. Delta into Delta dump into Valk. 2 opportunities to swing in. Stevie probably just had 1 sphere. Yeah, that was game 1. Going to Ursus. Ursus, big archetype guy. Arctic Suplex. Thanks for the resub, man. 4 months. Thank you. You just added $3 more to the Speedwheel Showdown pot. We broke 60. That puts it to 61. Thank you for your support. Will this money all go to Ursus? We do not know. He's been getting too much money. All right, we have an opening Delta here. He didn't open Union Hanger. How could he? Oh. Well, maybe he has Magnetic Field. 2 back row and a Delta with Beta and Grave. Not a bad opening. Yep. Turns out summoning 2 3500s in 1 turn. Yeah, the Moth players just had to do a quick pivot to magnets. And now we figured out how to get 2 big beaters out again. Was the first time I saw that, though. And actually, Ursus was never a Moth player, so that doesn't hold up. All right, Delta coming down here on Stevie's side. And we're thinking on Mind Crush. That's a good call. Do we have it? Love the Mind Crush side, by the way. This card is amazing. It honestly should be played more. Every deck that's meta, I believe, is Mind Crushable. Because Moth, Moth, it's easy to see. It's pretty obvious when someone has Parasite and Moth. Spellproof Armor, Summoner's Art gets you Clausolus. Easy to Mind Crush that. Magnets, obviously, cards of Valk coming into hand. Pieces coming back to hand. And same with Unions. Yeah, we hit the magnetic field. Huge. Is it all copies or just one copy? All copies of it? Okay, it was just at the one. Thank goodness. Having both. Oh, imagine having to ditch both. Widespread Ruin. That's an underrated trap. We don't see that enough. I like that card. It's just, yeah. Sometimes, like when I played Advanced in like 2011, I had 3D Prison like every deck. Every deck had Dimensional Prison. Just banish it. I don't want to see it. Yep, you do have to be good with the calls. You got to be experienced. You got to play. You got to know a lot of the cards and kind of the strategies from the outset to be able to effectively Mind Crush. But a lot of these guys that play all the time should be good. Yeah, Battle Phase 16 coming from Delta to start. Oh, Stevie's going to take all that. 16 and 14 from Alpha. And Stevie needs to set up a field here. Let's see. Ursus is up a game. Here comes the Beta. Okay, that's good, good offense there. Can't break through that. No magnetic fields on either side. Wow. You just had to have another monster, didn't you? But do you have magnetic field? Delta effect, dumping another card. Maybe a Gamma. There's a Gamma. But we really need a magnetic field. Or, no, not even Book of Moon works because it just clinks with the defense of Beta. Do we have a combat trick? Alpha into Beta. Oh, I see what's happening. We just needed that third piece in the grave, and then Delta crashes. We're going to get Valk out here in the battle phase. That's super good. But now we need to think about if we're sphering this. We have 2 Delta attempts, though. And Stevie with only 1,000 left. That's, yeah. Damage step. We got a, oh, mirror wall. Half that. So we're doing some extra damage here while we can. That drops Delta to 8. Difference of 9. Ursus doing math correctly. That's good to see. Delta effect. 3 banish, coming Valk out. I believe that can come from deck. Yeah, it comes from deck. Now, Valk's also halved, but that's going to beat over Beta because it's 1750. And then 800 for the win, dropping to 150. Interesting life point count. Very interesting life point count. Now, Mirror Wall's going to go away here. And now, full attack, Valk and Delta. We got to figure out how we're going to deal with this. There's a Delta. Do we? Oh, we have 2 Betas and a Delta. So we're not quite there. There's the Gamma. Now we have 3 natty pieces in there. Delta into Delta for a crash. Like to see that. We're going to see Valk on Stevie's side in the battle phase. And I think we're going for full crashes here. Just 2 Deltas in Ursus's grave. Oh, 3850. You can't get over that. And the stall begins. And Ursus will deck out first. But honestly, magnetic field, though. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, it's going to be one of these. Full back row and a defense Valk. It's like the highest defense in Speed Duel, aside from, like, I don't know, like Blue Eyes Ultimate? Or what's Joker's defense? I don't remember. One of the fusions. Yeah, the wall begins and the deck out begins. Okay. End phase double metaverse, 1 to field and 1 to hand? Oh, both to hand. But that's what Ursus needs. Oh, no, we are going to play 1. Okay. So now we can slam in for some bounce activity. We have life points to play with. And, yeah, we're going to go all out because we will deck out first if we're Ursus. Where are the gods at, right? Oh, what are the gods at? I don't remember. Is Obelisk 4 and 4? It might be. You might be right there. I think Slifer's question mark? Or is that Ra? Shoot, man. I only play with Obelisk. Magnetic conversion. Harmonic convergence. Get some pieces back into hand. Build up that hand here with magnetic field. It's looking pretty good for Ursus. Ultimate is 38. Yeah. Delta comes down. The bounce only happens once. Once per turn. Otherwise, that'd be super broken. Yeah, Valk has biggest booty. I thought so. Yeah, Ultimate's 38. 3850. That's so much. Okay. Book of Moon. Yeah, it's becoming very hard to take the last 150 from Stevie. Oh my gosh. Magnetic conversion has a second effect, doesn't it? You banish it, take a special summon. It is literally just scramble for magnets, but also it does different things. All right, battle phase. We can use our bounce here. Take an easy 350 here to bounce that Valk. Do we have a response from Stevie here? Because Sphere Karibo would be okay. Book would be okay. You really want to be on the... If we just get a chance to get our own magnetic field out. Yeah, we have Book. Book on Valk. Now Ursus decides, well, do we take all the life point damage to get Valk back to Stevie's hand? It might be worth it. Oh, no, we're going to the back row. Or not the back row. We're going to the set. And that is a set beta. Okay. Lava Golem. What a side. That's one way to get rid of Valk. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. And now we can beat over it. I'm trying to remember if Book was ever banned in main game. When I played, it was limited? I think it was limited because I remember only playing one. And I had the French version. I had Le Livre de la Lune. Thousand burn from Lava Golem. And yeah, is that the 30? Is that the Valk set? 3850? What do you do? Yeah, do you just burn out here? That's so sad. And also 2 cards in deck. You have 5 cards in hand. 1 Valk Engrave. Something. Ursus will pull something out. We always see it. It's like the anime, true anime moment. Solid defense. What an anime play. Very exciting. All right, Stevie draws. Honestly, I don't even think we need to do anything here. Yeah, hard pass. Lava's so great. Lava was a tech in advance for me all the time. I always tech the Lava Golem. Lava Golem, Jinzo, Marshmallow, teched all those all the time. Yeah, Book would do it, it's true. Book, and then we just play with 1 less monster slot. Yeah, now we're running out of life points. Now we can't bonk into that defense Valk with like beta to bounce it because we kill ourselves. I think that we lose. I mean, Ursus needs to book here before his next standby phase. You said you had a bunch de monde super. That's pretty sure that's the world in French. Oh no, that's La Terre. What's de monde? What's the score? This is game 2. Ursus up 1. Somewhere. Yeah, Ursus up 1. So Ursus burns out here if we don't. Oh my God, Santa Claus 2. Ursus burns out from Lava Golem. What a clutch win. Stevie walking away at 150 life points there. Yeah, that was well deserved. That was a clutch game too. Going to game 3. Hype sets. Meanwhile, we still have cool guys sitting in grand finals, in the finals, waiting for the winner of this, and we have Keto waiting to play bronze. Oh, Butch de Monde is Book of Moon? I don't know. French was Le Livre de la Lune. I don't know languages. Maybe it's German. Seems French, though. We have the reveal Delta and Beta. Gonna start cooking there. Yeah, de Monde is definitely French. People? Bunch of people. That's the card you had. Okay. Delta into... Okay, we got Alpha to hand. We dumped a Gamma. Magnetic Attraction is burnt. We have a set card. Oh yeah, because I think Tout de Monde is everyone. I took French in high school. That was a long time ago. All right, let's see our own reveal. Delta and Beta. Seems pretty similar. Oh yeah, that was German. That's German for Book of Moon. Absolutely. I had a 2-set in Delta going for Crash here. Both with Beta engraved. Still, oh, Magnetic Conversion there. The German card that I had when I played Advanced was Black Rose Dragon. It was Schwarzer Rosendrach. Because Black Rose Dragon was expensive in 2012. Yeah, there you go. I think Speed Duel in French is Speed Duel. All right, Book of Moon there. Almost some of the Delta. Clutch, let's see. Do we do Delta to Delta? Yep, there we go. All of a sudden we have met the requirement for Valk. That's some damage. 3,500 coming in first. We do have the Book of Moon for that. Yeah, Book of Moon. Bush them all. And 16 coming through. Putting Stevie to 24. Yes. Swasha Rosendrach, best card. What's up, King of Ring? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that was the German card I had. Because I remember in English it was so expensive. So I just bought it in German. And I carried around like the translation. Whoa. All right. Beta and Magnetic Field. Okay, Magnetic Field getting out Delta. What do we have that's a threat in here? We just have Gamma, right? Okay. Oh, we do dump Gamma here. Yeah, that's going to be scary. Book of Moon on the Valk, though. I don't know. Still, Ursus' Field looks scary. It's pretty scary. Lost 100. We lost Delta with no effect. Puts down to 39. Flip up the Valk. Double Valk. Oh, my God. That's right. Double Valk. And a Beta. This is probably the strongest field Magnets could see right now. Literally your strongest Magnet Warrior and then Valk. 2 Valk. I guess we could see 3 Valk, but you got to be nuts. Battle Phase. This is going to be some serious damage. We do have Magnetic Field on Stevie's side, so we're going to take this and bounce, and then it's really just clear and clear. And we go for lethal here. Oh my goodness, that's right. Clearing over Delta. We do have the 3 engraved, so we get Valk out, and of course it's in defense. 3850. We're not going to get that. We need Magnetic Field on Ursus' side. So Stevie bought some time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ursus misplay. Ursus overconfident. Let's just, yeah, okay. You weren't paying attention, you know. Winners finals. Does anyone know when the next Remote Duel Extravaganza is? I thought they were doing one in December. I lost track of it like end of November when I went on my trip. I thought it was going to be early. I feel like I missed it because I feel like they wouldn't do it closer to the like peak holiday season. Maybe they put it off. What a great song. Never listened to the back half of this. All right, yeah, that 3850 is Really, good lord. Lava Golem again. I bet Ursus will have the book this time, though. Hopefully. Good God. We're not going to burn out 4 turns, are we? What a great side. All right, there's Beta. Magnetic Field, that's what we needed. Can we afford this? This is going to hit us. That's going to hurt us for 2150. 2150, but Stevie's only at 6. That's all we need. You got to put it all. And you can attack with Lava Golem, so just put it all on him. Yep. Magnetic Field is, it has to be yeah. It's got to be Earth Rock Monster. Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, there we go. Take some, bring that damage down. Santa Claus the Valk, and then bounce it. Wow. You guys are mean with your Lava Golems and Santa Clauses there. Ursus squeaking through again. You can't count this guy out. Oh, my God. Ursus going to finals. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That was that? I think that was 2-1, right? It doesn't really matter. Ursus going on to Ursus and Cool Guy. Let's see it. At least we got Cool Guy here for a little bit of a different. Also, oh my God, guys, is this the first time? Is this the first time we're seeing Magnets in finals? It might be. And then we have Stevie and Keto. Stevie versus Keto. Bronze. I think that this is the first time we see Magnets in finals. And in bronze, too, isn't it? Magnet Mirror in bronze. And Magnet versus Dark Moth in finals, I think. Who said I can't win without unions? Wasn't me. I never said that. I was never worried. I was never worried. Wasn't even worried. Yeah, Ursus finding his way. Magnets are top tier. Oh, yeah, okay. It's clearly the player, not the deck. You could make Harpies work.